What's going on, my good people? It's a good hot sunny day over here where I'm at on this East Coast. I just want to say that, same old programming, same old shit. I just cut the camera on and I just caught them out of nowhere, and I wasn't even trying to catch them sitting here at the stop sign, looking and watching. Y'all know this Watchmen program is constantly always want to be aware of what you're doing and where you're going and what you're thinking. So, what I want to say, about 15 minutes ago, I come outside so I can walk, get exercise in with my dog. And what I see, one of the people that live in the neighborhood running down the street, fast-paced walking to the corner with their dog, so me and my dog can see them. And that didn't bother me. And obviously it didn't bother my dog because, it just made him look real crazy. All this, you running to the corner of the street with your dog, and then turn around and you sitting up there staring at me like I'm supposed to say something to you or something or entertain you. Well, that's not the case of what I'm gonna do. Slow down. So it's like, my old slogan, which is still the same slogan. Don't feed, it won't grow. Slow down. I would usually have my shades on, but since I'm trying to get him out early before the heat really kick in and set in, because the dogs get hotter than humans, quicker than humans, all of the things of that nature, especially if you're an owner of a dog. And you sit down, and for a fact that summertime your animals shouldn't be out, and the peak of the day at that. And if it is, it should be for a quick bathroom break. That's just a quick little, quick little session of dog 101, dog care 101 for me. So I want y'all to remember that. Don't harm your pets out here because the other people are out here walking their pets looking crazy. That's not what you want to do for a dog. But other than that, day off. So I took the day off unexpectedly, but they know I took the day off because if they see that I'm still at the house past the time I'm supposed to be at work. And everything's going supposedly normal, but at the same time you gotta remember, these people and these things out here that they are doing, they always try to emphasize it somehow, some way on you. They try to emphasize it on you. So if you ever be outside, just keep your phone on record, because it's nothing that they gonna do. Like with the same blue cars at the stop sign, that's nothing that they're gonna do besides try to play normal in the sense of saying that they not with it. You know how you get them acting all crazy, then you turn around, you got your phone out on record, they want to act normal, stuff like that. Just be mindful of that, this is your best accountability holder. It's your best accountability holder. You want to hold them accountable? Keep your phone on record and record them. And don't worry about what transpires after that, because you got your witness right there in your hand. And make sure you capture them in the full act of whatever they're doing, no matter what they're doing. And let it be known that, you ain't worried about them. You just worried about getting the proof and footage of what the people doing, if that makes sense. So I got two stories for y'all. One story is that I came outside the other night And not the other night, but it was, I want to say probably morning time. Yeah, about 2, 3 in the morning. So 2, 3 in the morning, I come outside, walking my 2 dogs, and we usually would go down on this little side street where nobody walks or goes, and it's 2, 3 in the morning, nobody be back there. But I said, nah, I'm gonna switch it up. So I came through this area, like just walking. So, mind you, sheriffs, second time they rode past. So mind you that I'm walking, and right before I walk towards the park and let them go do what they want to do, I hear 2 gunshots. And it was in close proximity, like it came from a street or 2 over. So, you know, when you hit shit like that and, you know, you see little subliminals, take it serious. Don't take it lightly. Because obviously, somebody want to do harm to you if they letting off 2 shots, saying, as soon as you come outside, oh, cool. You let off 2 shots. That's cool. It is what it is. You know, you ain't hit me. You ain't hit nothing around me. I ain't hit nothing go past me. I ain't hit nothing towards where I was at. So, my whole thing is this, right? The setups are real. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Good boy, hold up. So the setups are real, right? And if you're a person who's known to have a license to conceal a weapon license, and you carry your weapon on you 24/7, because that's your right, and somebody in the area do something crazy like let off gunshots, and the next few minutes, next 1 to 5 minutes, you see the police come down the street because of the time of the hour, and they don't have nothing else better to do but to be sitting there waiting for some action, and the police ride past you like you walking down the street talking about, did you hear the gunshots? And then, you know, you just go ahead and say, oh yeah, I heard them gunshots, and they was back there. But the setup scenario could have been that, oh yeah, gunshots came from this area, you the only person outside, we gonna stop you and see who you are and see what you're doing. You know, things of that nature. Even if you license to carry and they say, what is, what's this, that, and third, you might got you a gun on you. And your gun might be, man, right there on your hip. And if it's right there on your hip, and turn around, they're gonna be extra wary of you, because you ain't gonna get a chance to say, I got a license to conceal. All you gonna have a chance to say is that, I got a gun. That's all you gonna get a chance to say. So other than that, you know, just be mindful of the things that's going on around you and how they trying to do things. There's a lot of people out here getting set out from these apartments that just live around here too. It'd be hilarious, man. But back to what I was saying. The setup tactics is always going on. There's another stop sitting there waiting for me to come down the street. I ain't paying no attention, but they definitely gonna record. Y'all just be mindful of scenarios, situations. We always try and avoid this program much as possible. But sometimes you can't avoid it, you gotta face it head up. And then when you face it head up, you just have to stand firm in what you believe and what you thinking. Where you going? Come in. Come in. Sit down. So, that was a scenario. Second scenario, let's go. The second scenario was, I'm coming in from a walk, coming into the neighborhood, and I walks outside of the neighborhood area. So being outside the neighborhood area, it's like a side of the street where there's no cars, there's no houses, it's just nothing. All it is just a fenced area with some woods in front of it and some grass. So as I get ready to turn to go through the little walkway to get to my house, people come out their house. Three people come out their house. 2 dudes and a woman. And mind you, I got 2 dogs in both hands. Leashes in both hands. So mind you, they go into a truck or a car. Come on. They go into a truck or a car that's literally like where I'm going at. Right near where I'm going at. So what I'm saying is this, that you gotta understand that when you out and about, they get their so-called notifications. It's like dude right here. And the dude my dog keep looking at. They want to cause scenarios and scenes, but the whole time when you address the scenario or the scene, they cower down like cowards, like they really are. So at the same time, I just let them go on by, do the coward talk that they do, coward looks, whatever they want to do, and keep it moving. Because it ain't even worth the time or energy. But back to the story. So the story is that I'm turning to go to my house through the walkway. So, one, my male, y'all see he's obviously black. And I keep a black leash on him. So at nighttime, you can't see who he is. Whether he got a leash on, whether he don't. He just look like a dog that's probably just off leash, just walking. Because sometimes he is. So this guy walked down the sidewalk. He's about 6 something. 6 feet. Probably about 200 something pounds. Close to 300 pounds. And he's fast-paced walking towards his truck. But my dog just walked on the sidewalk. And I got the leash on him. But he can't see that because it's dark outside. All he sees is the dog. So once my dog seen him, he immediately started barking. Because he's just like, oh, what the fuck is you doing walking towards us? And then you got, dogs got intuition too. They can sense through people to understand what's their motive. Because you give off a different scent to say that you ain't friendly. You anything else but friendly. So for me, it's like the scenario played out like that. And dude stopped when my dog started barking at him. And then he realized that he was on a leash. So he continuously started walking towards him. So I'm trying to walk to get to the sidewalk. And whole time I'm holding the leash. And I get to the sidewalk. Dude starts screaming, I'm going to my car right here. I'm going to my car right here. I'm like, man, what is you? I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to wrap the leash up. He's steadily walking towards my dog. And my dog barking nonstop crazy. Like, he's just barking. And I'm trying to get him to come closer to me so that, this idiot that's walking close to me won't get bit. But this is all the scenario setup tactic. So for me, I just sit up there and told him, I said, man, you shouldn't keep walking close to a dog like that when, here. Come on then, go ahead. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm telling him, you shouldn't walk close to a dog like that that's barking at you, man. You shouldn't walk close to him. He talking about, what? Man, I'm going to my car. This, that, and third. So it's 2 other people. One of them live on the street. Only reason I know that, because he told me he just moved around and he got the same type of dog I got. So he talking about, what's going on? I said, Jermaine keep walking towards the dog and he keep barking at him. I'm trying to get him to understand and don't keep walking up on the dog that's barking at you. I mean, literally. He's like, okay, I understand. This ain't a problem. It is a problem. Because y'all going to continuously keep doing that. And it's only going to be 1 or 2 things that's going to happen. I ain't going to be able to hold him back. And he going to catch you off guard. That's the only 2 things that's going to happen. He going to catch you off guard and I ain't going to be able to hold him back. And then you're going to try to say that dog is this and that when he's not nowhere near that. But these are the tactics that they try to display on you. They make it seem like what you're doing is the problem. What we're doing is not the problem. Anytime that I'm walking down the street, I done walk through the whole neighborhood and I'm coming back to my house and you coming outside the same time I'm walking down the street. It's funny because I'm literally 2 or 3 houses ahead of you and you walking out the house, you fast paced walking towards the way I'm walking. And then you understand that, you know, people out here just think that they are immune to pain. And the pain that a dog will bring to you versus what a human will bring to you is even worse, because a dog don't have no stop button. It ain't never been trained to stop. It's not gonna stop. So you gotta realize that these people don't have a mindset, a soul, to the point where they wanna, you know what I'm saying, understand the goodness of, man, look, I'm gonna respect this guy dog, and I'm gonna respect him. But the program is built on disrespect. So the disrespect part is that you wanna do what you're doing just to make your people pleased at what you're doing. So at the same time, how I see it is that we're gonna disrespect you too. I can easily drop the leash and let him go and do what he gotta do with you. He gonna keep you back. I guarantee you ain't gonna get close to me. And then you're gonna be one to call and cry to your local neighborhood police and say, I did this and did that. But when, you know what I'm saying, the case and scenario is that you was the one who provoked this dog to do that. And, you know, all this nonsense, they want to attack anything that you like, you love, anything of that nature. Hey, man, you know, you can only attack something so much. You got to get the entryway to get in to attack something. And if I don't give you no entryway, I want to try to get in and attack me or anything around me, you just stuck on the outside looking in. That's when you'll try to start doing your noise campaign. You might try to start throwing rocks and making noises and, you know, screaming out gestures and all this and all that crazy nonsense. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with it. And keep your retarded self over there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep watching everything I do. And watch me come up and you stay down. That's all this program is about. Come on, let's go. It's a watch program to make sure that they watch you while they staying complacent, staying down, kept held down by the government, and you continuously keep on rising and not being affected by the nonsense. Well, let me do some scenarios that recently happened, because I don't come outside in no summertime, not in no heat like this. Over here it's been 90s for damn near the last 2 weeks, and we ain't had no rain yet. They talking about rain. Ain't been no rain yet, man. If you understand the circumstances, the situation. Ain't been no rain yet. And it's funny because they try to gear this program towards isolation. You can't isolate me if I don't want to be isolated. I'ma still get up, go outside, do what I gotta do. Do what I wanna do. Whatever y'all like it or not. Everybody know how to maneuver and go around what this program is about. Especially if you're a seasoned TI. You'll see things coming before it happens, and you'll be able to distinguish the two. To say, oh yeah, this about to happen, that's about to happen. Hey, let me do this. Hey, hold up, let me stand still and watch the campaign that happens. You know what I'm saying? For the sense of saying that all of these tactics and gestures that you see is a repetitive, constant repetitive scenario, because nothing has gotten to you. Nothing has gotten to you. Slow down, walk. So, you know, when you see all these parade of people come outside walking their dogs, and you riding in the neighborhood coming in, and it's usually the times that, hey, you would probably walk your dog, but it's so fucking hot outside that you ain't walking your dog. You just like, fuck it, we gonna relax and chill And we're gonna go out another time because right now time it ain't right. But these robots, they programmed to come outside when you come outside due to technology. And if technology say come outside, you better come outside. That's all I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying. All that they want your attention. What attention can you get from me if I ain't giving you nothing? I'm just being honest. Like, you know, they got so desperate to the point where they riding up on you. Hey, from a car. I'm like, man, first of all, I don't respond to that. You don't know my name. I don't have to talk to you. And whatever you trying to say to me is obviously not even important as what's going on with me right now. I will never walk a robot. So, you know, what I say is this though. If you got a career, especially doing something, making a good amount of money right now or in the future, keep doing it. Because the quicker you are to retirement, the quicker they are to losing more than what they gaining. It ain't no retirement in what they doing because they all contractors. Unless they work for the actual alphabet community. And 9 times out of 10, the people that's out here working for the alphabet community, they only gonna take it to a certain degree because they know they breaking certain laws. They done actually did all their research and history into what can go on and what can't go on without it being penalized or without them being punished under the fact that we still got laws out here that people gotta abide by and acknowledge. So make sure that y'all read up on y'all laws too. Everybody got laws and rights out here. Read up on your laws in your state. What can happen or what can't happen. What can somebody do? What can't somebody do? If y'all listen this far, I got a video. Police officer saying that it ain't no crime in following nobody around. He just gonna ask you, was you following somebody around? I mean, you know, these are the things that they say is illegal, but the police will tell you it's not. So you gotta do your research so you won't be in the gray area thinking that it ain't illegal to do it. I'm gonna do it to them just like they do it to me. Nah, because that's when you gonna get your ass in trouble because 2 police officers done lied to you and you ain't got no proof. And then, even if you got proof, they gonna lie again and say, I ain't tell you that. He misunderstood me. He ain't understand clearly what I was saying. I said this, I said that. So you gotta understand that, you know, you never trust nobody's word. Do your own research, listen for yourself, understand what's going on, and acknowledge that your common sense is much smarter than whatever the scenario is. You can always outmaneuver them. Another dog stalker right there. He always outside when I'm outside with my man. He always outside. Come outside for no odd reason. With his little Belgian Malinois. But other than that, you know, you gotta understand that it's a program that's geared towards fear and anger. As long as you can keep a balance between the two, you'll be fine. Slow down. Slow down. Walk. Good boy. As long as you keep a balance between the two, you'll be fine. There's nothing that can't nobody get into your space without you allowing them to. So, you know, heal. You got a dog walking down there on the same side of the street. I say heal. Good boy. Dog walking down there on the same side of the street. Waiting for me to come down the street. I'm just saying, y'all. I gotta understand. Come on, let's go. You gotta understand that you are the star. You are the bright light that they can't condemn. No matter what they do. Whether they try to make you financially unstable, you don't have no wealth as far as material things, worldly things, material things, you don't have no friends, you don't have no family. One thing I learned, you was born in this world alone, you're gonna die in this world alone. There's nothing that nobody can do about that. And at the same time, everything that you accumulate on this earth, it's gonna perish too. Like bad fruits. Of course it's good to have, but when the fruits go bad, you don't have nothing. That's what it do. It deteriorates, return back to the earth, feeds the earth. Just like if it drop off the tree, it's gonna feed the earth and the animals that's around it and fertilize the land. Because it ain't nothing else other than it need to do that. Come, let's go in the house, come. That's all it need to do. Fertilize and feed the land. Because other than that, what good is you? What good is you? I'm just asking. What good is you? For real. You know, material things will come and go. And then the shit that people out here holding on to daily for life is really ain't worth nothing. The price of gold goes up and down. The price of silver go up and down. The price of cars go down when you even buy them up. So it's wise the reason to continuously accumulate all this nonsense instead of accumulating wealth. And wealth in the sense of saying is that wealth is health, knowledge, strength. That's what you need. Wealth, strength, knowledge. You need those. You don't need nothing else but that. Come on. Come. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else other than that. Come over here. So other than that, you gotta realize these people play into that. Slow down. Slow down. These people play into that agenda of religion, keeping up with so-and-so, making sure I got everything like so-and-so got, or I'm getting in the program so I can sit out here and make this money just like everybody else. Like, for real, y'all just don't understand that this is a society that they display to y'all that it's an illusion. It's definitely an illusion, man. Definitely an illusion. Because the reality is, it's 24/7, constant law changes. I'm talking about these people in Congress offices passing bills while everybody sleep. Mugs is asleep and they passing bills. You got $200 something people in Congress down there passing bills while everybody sleep. And the next thing you know, if you up to date with what websites give you what, and they saying that, hey man, you know, executive order such and such came out, it was passed by Congress, and it's in the process of being approved and finalized. Mugs don't know that because they sleep. They literally sleep every day by doing the programming that they're programmed on, and then turn around. There's so many people out here that don't get in tune to shit like that because they're like, oh, I'm gonna elect my president, and my president say that's what we gonna have, and that's what we gonna have. You put your faith all in the puppeteer. I mean, you put your faith all in the puppet. Just presented to you by the puppeteer, and the puppeteer already know what's going on. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He's swaying y'all to his agenda, and if he can't sway you, he gonna put a order out there that states that you can't do this, or you better not do this for these consequences. And everybody know that it's a lot of those written executive orders out here that people never even heard of, never knew existed, never even probably try to figure out when did it come out, how did it come out, who wrote it, who approved it. And then turn around, your laws, your local laws in your states are constantly changing. If it ain't a major one, like something like your marijuana laws or your DMV, MVA laws or your home ownership laws or anything of that nature. If it ain't nothing like that, that shit ain't gonna hit the news. It's just gonna be something that they gonna sit up there and put into place, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. If that makes sense. So at the same time, you gotta realize that, you know, these people are literally screwing everybody over. You're screwing everybody over. Look, I guess they having a crisis. You're literally screwing everybody over for the simple fact that these people out here is blind to the fact, don't understand what's going on. You gotta realize that. They blind as hell to the fact. Don't understand what's going on. She having a breakdown. Oh well. That's them. They having problems. We ain't worried about that. Come on, man. Them stalkers too, they just moved around here. They been around here probably about a few months. But other than that, they be annoying too. They definitely be annoying. We don't pay them no attention. We just continuously keep walking. For the simple fact that they not worth the time or energy to keep on dealing with the nonsense. So, you know, we sit there and let them play games, but we keep an eye on them 24/7. Keep a big eye on them too. Does anybody know, one thing you don't trust is the people that's out here acting the way they act, like they don't have no common sense or no mind, and the people that's under mental programming. When I say mental programming. So mental programming is definitely for those who you know, on medication. They diagnose them with some type of disorder. Let's go. They got people to sign off and say that they this and they that. You know, it's just normal shit, everyday shit that keep them feeling some type of way. So be mindful of those people. Them the ones that they use 24/7. The ones that's mental. The ones that's always constantly want to play crazy, play gangster. All of that above. But yeah, y'all. Just want to holler at y'all real quick on my day off, on my quick walk. It's about to heat up out here. Take my ass back in here in the AC. We don't know if that was an act by them or not, but it's mysterious that the woman walked down the street and sat on the sidewalk directly in the path. I could have walked around and went another way. So, you know, you gotta just use discernment. Hey, that don't fit to you or apply to you, just go ahead and let it fly. But y'all stay aware, y'all stay vigilant. I'll let y'all later.